Hello everyone, welcome to solve this nice math Olympiad algebra problem. So here we have y to the power of 4 plus 9 is equals to 0, and we solve this problem for all the values of y. So here we find all the roots of this equation. So you see that this is fourth order equation, which means that this equation has 4 roots. We find all that roots. So here the very first thing we are going to do is first we rewrite this equation as this is y to the power of 4. We write it as y square and its whole square plus this is 9. We write it as 3 square and this whole equation is equals to 0. And now in the next step we use here the nice algebraic formula. You know about that. If we have a square plus b square plus 2 times of ab, you know about that. If we complete the square of this term, it is equals to a plus b whole square. So in order to use this nice formula, we need to complete the square of this term. So here you see that we have these two square terms are present here, but the term 2 times ab is missing from here. You see that the base of this term is our a and the base of this term is our b. So here we need this term 2 times of ab. So for this we will just add both of the sides by 2 times of AB. So here our A is y square and B is 3 on both sides. Okay. So here we add both of the sides by 2 times y square into 3 in order to complete the square of this term. So we have this is y square and its whole square plus 3 square and plus 2 times of y square into 3 is equals to 2 times of y square into 3. Here we add 2 times y square into 3 on both of the sides. And now here you see that in the left hand side, this term will becomes complete square of y square plus 3 whole square. This means that when you can expand the square of this term, we get this whole term. And in the right hand side, we have 2 times 3 becomes here 6 times of y square. And now here our target is to find the values of y. So for this we need to remove this 2 from here, and for this we will take squaring on both of the sides, and when we apply squaring it will be written as y square plus 3 whole square is equals to 6 times of y square and its whole square root. So you see here these 2 and a square root are gone, and we get here y square plus 3 is equals to, you know about that, we apply square root on both of the sides. So we write here plus minus sign on any one of the side, and here you see that the square root of y square becomes y, and the square root of 6 is we write as it is here. And now further we divide this equation into the two cases. The first case is we write y square plus 3 is equals to square root of 6y, and in the same pattern we write y square plus 3 is equals to, here we write the negative term, it is minus square root of 6 into y. So further in the next step, here we need more simplifications. So we have, these are the two cases, so we solve both of these two cases. And now first we move the square root of 6y into the left hand side, and it will be written as y square minus square root of 6y plus 3 is equals to 0. We call this is equation number 1 or case number 1, and from here we move this value into the left hand side, and it will becomes square root of 6y plus 3 is equals to 0, and we call this is our equation number 2. So these are the two quadratic equation, and we solve both of these two equations. But first we focus on equation number 1, and here we use the quadratic formula to solve this equation. For this we write the coefficients of this equation, and its coefficients are a equals to 1, b equals to minus square root of 6, and c equals to 3. And we state the quadratic formula as y equals to minus b plus minus square root of b square minus 4 times of ac divided by 2 times of a. So this is our quadratic formula, and here we substitute all the values of a, b and c here, and it will be written as y is equals to, this is minus b The value of b is minus square root of 6 plus minus square root of b square. So the value of b is minus square root of 6 and its whole square, minus 4 times of a is 1 and c is 3, and it is divided by 2 times of a, and here our a is equals to 1. So here we need more simplifications, and it will be written as square root of 6 plus minus square root of here you see that this is the square of negative term become positive, and these 2 and square root are gone, and we get here 6 minus this is 4 times 3 becomes 12, and it is divided by 2. And here you see that 6 minus 12 becomes here minus square root of 6, and it is divided by 2. And further we have y is equals to this is square root of 6 plus minus. We know that when this negative sign appear inside the square root sign, it will becomes here iota, and it is divided by 2. So these are the first two complex roots of the given equation which we get here from first equation. And now here we need to focus on equation number 2, so that our equation number 2 is implies that, so equation number 2 is copied down here, y square plus square root of 6y plus 3 is equals to 0. This is our equation number 2, and here we again use the quadratic formula to solve this quadratic equation, and we write the coefficients of this equation, and its coefficients are a equals to 1, b equals to square root of 6, and c is equals to 3. And again we state the quadratic formula as minus b plus minus square root of b square minus 4 times of ac divided by 2 times of a. This is the our quadratic formula, and here we substitute all the values of a, b, and c. The value of b is minus square root of 6. When you put it here, it will becomes minus square root of 6 plus minus square root of b square. So the value of b is square root of 6 and its whole square minus 4 times of a is 1 and c is 3, and it is divided by 2 times of a, and here our a is equals to 1. So we have this is minus square root of 6 plus minus square root of these 2 and square root are gone, and we get here 6 minus this is 4 times 3 becomes 12, and it is divided by 2 times of 1 is equals to 2. So we obtain here y equals to minus square root of 6 plus minus this is 6 minus 12 becomes here minus 6, and it is divided by 2. Here you know that when negative sign appears inside the square root sign, it will become here iota, and we write it as minus square root of 6 plus minus square root of 6 times iota, and it is divided by 2. So these are the other two complex roots of the given equation, and here we find all the four roots of the given equation, and this is our final answer. And thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe to my channel for more exciting videos.